guys, my name is Miss Mata, and we are going to be covering evaluating expressions for homework. And so we have to remember that evaluating means simplifying. Simplifying, okay? Make life simple, simplify, okay? Now, the word expressions, remember, that's not an equation, not an equation, which means there's no equal signs. So if we look at all of our problems, all of our math questions, I'm going to highlight all the expressions, okay? For example, right here, x squared take away y, no equal sign, that's our expression, okay? We have h plus j squared divided by 6 expression. Number 3, our expression is this, negative 5d plus u minus 3 plus f squared. Right here, oh look at that, we have m minus n all over 2a. That's our expression. hf plus 3m plus 2, or excuse me, h times f plus 3m plus quantity 2 minus 4h. Okay, that's an expression. How about here? 12x all over 9 minus 2s. No equal sign. So that means that's an expression. Okay, so let's dive into question number 1. Okay, so question number 1, oh, sick. Looks like we have, let me use a different color. Okay, so it looks like we have x plus 3 and y plus, or excuse me, x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 4. So let's go ahead and plug those variables in. We have x, which is 3, and then squared minus 4. Okay, so 3 squared is the same as 3 times 3, and then minus 4. 3 times 3 is the same as 9 minus 4. 9 minus 4 is the same as 5. So 5 is a simplified expression of our original expression, which is x squared minus y. Number 2, we have h plus j quantity squared divided by 6. Now when I say quantity, what I mean is the group. Right here, when we're doing our GEMDAS or PEMDAS, right, parentheses, the G in my version starts with groups. So anything that has a quantity. Parentheses tell us quantities. Okay, so if there's more than one term inside the parentheses, we have h and j, that is a group. That is what we have to focus on first. Okay, but before we do that, let's go ahead and plug in our values. We have h and j. So h is 2, which means I start with that open parenthesis. So that starts with 2 plus j, which is 4. And then this is quantity squared, that's a group, divided by 6. Okay, so let's ask ourselves, what is 2 plus 4? Because we're dealing with the groups first, right? 2 plus 4 is the same as 6. Now 6 squared, we can't forget the exponent, divided by 6. All done with the groups. Cool. So all done with the groups. Okay, now let's look at exponents. Okay, well, for exponents, we have this handy-dandy squared. So 6 times 6 is the same as 6 squared, divided by 6. Okay, now we're done with exponents. Let's see, which one came first, multiplication or division? Well, that's right, multiplication came first. So we're going to do the multiplication first. So right here, because multiplication is right before the division sign, you read from left to right. Here we go, 6 times 6 is 36, divided by 6, which is the same as 6. Kaboom! 6 is the simplified expression of our original expression. Okay, let's look at number 3. We have how many variables? 1, 2. Oh, 3. Cool. So we have D, U, and F. Now let's go ahead and start off with a -5, and I'm going to substitute my variables, okay? Now, here we go. We have -5 times D, which is 2, plus U, which is a -7, minus 3 plus F, which is that -3, and then, oh, my bad, I forgot the colors. Here we go, plus -3, and that is being squared, okay? Okay, so now, let's go back to this, okay? Let's go back to our GEMDAS or PEMDAS. Ooh, sorry guys, I don't know what that was. Oh, it's my computer telling me to eat breakfast. Anyways, right here, we have groups. Do we have any groups? We do not. Okay, how about exponents? We do have an exponent, and it's the squared. So let's bring everything down. Right here, plus, we got plus -7 minus 3 plus, and then we have -3 squared, which is the same as -3 times -3. And that right there is the same as 9, right? So let's bring everything down. Whoopsies. Let's bring everything down. 2, and then plus a -7, and then minus 3 plus 9. Right there. I'm gonna make it look a little nicer. Okay. Okay, perfect. So I am all done with my exponents. Put a check mark there. Now I'm going to look at multiplication. Which one came first, multiplication or division? Oh, well, look at that. There's no division, so all I'm doing is multiplying. We have -5 times 2, which is -10. And then we have nothing else. That's it. -10, and then bring everything down. Okay, -7 minus 3 plus 9. Okay, so all done with multiplication. And then right here, addition. We do have some plus signs. Okay, so let's start reading from left to right. -10 plus -7, right, is the same as -17 minus 3 plus 9. Here we go, left to right. -7 minus -7 minus 3 is -20 plus 9, okay? And then finally, we have, actually, let's just make that a little bit smaller. So we have -20 plus 9, boom. -20 plus 9 is the same as -11. So those are the answers for the first page of our homework. All right, if there are any questions, feel free to let me know. And right now, let's take a break. I think it's time for a break. Be right back. Welcome back, and I hope you had a good break. I know I did. I almost ate it a lot when I was trying to cruise with my penny board. Anyways, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and re-highlight our expressions, okay? Because these are the expressions and they got unhighlighted. So these are the expressions that we're dealing with right now. Okay, so let's get started. Right here on number 4, I have Oh man, I really don't like how it doesn't work that well. Okay, m equals 15, n equals -9, a equals -3. I got 3 variables to plug in. Now I have m, which is 15, and then I have the minus sign, n is -9, minus -9, all over 2 times a. A is -3. -3. Okay, so now I'm going to simplify. Make life more simple. Simplify. Okay? I'm going to circle, whoa, look at that. Negative times a negative is a positive. So I'm going to write down 15 plus 9. Okay? All over 2. Then we got that -3. All right. -3. Okay, so then 15 plus 9 is the same as 24. Yeah. Is the same as 24 over, what's 2 times -3? All right, that's right. 2 times -3 is -6. So then that expression, 24 over -6, is the same thing as saying 24 divided by -6. And this division is the same as our answer, which is -4. This is our simplified, evaluated expression. Okay, now let's go to number 5. Number 5 has also 3 variables. All right, let's start with h. So h is a 2. 2 multiplied by a -5 plus 3 multiplied by m, which is a -1, plus a quantity 2 minus 4, and then h, which is that +2. Well, look at that. Looks like we're going to need help with GEMDAS, right? We're going to need a little help from GEMDAS. Now I'm turning this parenthesis into a bracket because it just looks a lot neater. I don't want to put parentheses inside parentheses. I just like to turn the parentheses into brackets. All right, so look at that. Do we have any groups? Why, absolutely, we do have a group. We have parentheses and we have brackets. So usually what we do first is whatever is inside this quantity, this group, okay? So if I do that, it looks like what's inside is a -4 times a 2, right? Because right here, multiplication goes before subtraction. So -4 times 2, that is the same as a -8. Just bring everything down, okay? So now I can bring everything down to, let's use the colors, 2 times -5 plus 3 multiplied by the -1. Now we have 2 times -5, which is a negative. This is a -10. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I forgot. We have to do what's inside the group first. We have to do the quantities first, the groups. Okay, well, inside this parenthesis, we have to always do parentheses first, or brackets. 2 minus 8, that is the same as -6. Okay, and then that's being added. So then we have, let's bring everything down. 2 times -5 plus 3 times -1, and then plus that -6. Okay, well, all done. There weren't any exponents. we are now doing multiplication again, okay? So multiplication again. Here we go. Now let's do the 2 times -5 is a -10. Then right here, a 3 minus 1, or 3 times -1 is a -3. And then this is a plus blank, right? This is just a 1 pretty much. Plus 1 times -6 is a -6. Okay? And so here we go. Let's keep going. Now let's read from left to right. All done with multiplication. There's no division, no addition. Now we're doing subtraction. So -10 minus 3. Always go from left to right. -10 minus 3 is -13. -13 minus 6. Now what is that the same as? -19. And that is our simplified expression for number 5. -19. Okay, now let's go to number 6. Number 6, we have 12x all over 9 minus 2s. We have two variables. We have x equals 3 and s equals -10. So here we go. 12 times the +3 all over 9 minus 2 times the -10. Okay, so now 12 times 3 is the same as 36. Let's go back real quick. Actually, let's go back right here to our notes on the right-hand side. Do we see any brackets or any parentheses? Yeah, we do, but they're not quantities. There's only one term inside the parentheses. So we have no groups. We do not have any quantities necessarily. So next is our exponents. Any exponents? Nope. How about multiplication and division? Because right here, we're figuring out which goes first, multiplication or division. Well, we read math from left to right and from up going down. So it looks like multiplication actually goes first. Multiplication. So let's go ahead and multiply first. 12 times 3 is 36. Okay. 36 over 9 minus 2 times the -10. Okay, well, now we get to divide because division is right here on the left side, right? Okay, let me erase that so it's not distracting. Okay, so all done with multiplying. Now we're doing division, doing the division, and so 36 divided by 9 is 4. Oops. Okay, 36 divided by 9 is 4. 4 times 9 is 36. So 36 divided by 9 is 4, and then bring everything down. Okay, now look at that. All done with the division. Oh, but look, I think we have to revisit the multiplication, right? We got to go back to multiplication because we see that -2 and -10 are being multiplied. They're right next to each other. There's no plus or minus in between them, so we have to multiply. Bring down the 4. Then we have right here, -2 times -10 is +20. And then 4 plus 20, that simplifies to 24. Okay, that's our simplified expression. And if you're confused about how I know that a -2 times a -10 is a +20, it's because if we look at that triangle minus, minus, plus that Ms. Haynes introduced, we see that a negative, which is that -2, times a -10 is the same as, a +20, okay? Cool, so that is what we have for our homework. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.